My name's AJ Chapman. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years. You know, I first got into this so long ago, it seems. It seems a lot longer than I've been doing it, honestly. I first got introduced to this, one of the girls that I was talking to, they were doing some really cool stuff. It was almost like an art form for everyone that I met, and it was one of the most incredible things that I'd seen in a long time. I was instantly hooked. So I started going to classes and safety meetings, you know, hanging out, getting to talk to these people was really just an eye-opener. Like, my initial response was, I can't believe people do this. Like, why in the world would you want to be a part of something like this? But at the same time, it had this pull, this fascination, this whole other reality, you know, built behind it, which was absolutely incredible. And I really enjoyed that about the alternative lifestyle. And from that point on, I just couldn't help it. It turned into a weekly event for me, just like I do now. Getting to meet everyone here in Cincinnati and hanging out and really being a part of this family or this collection of individuals who just give selflessly just to be with each other and just to do something nice and something that's gonna make anyone who wants to be a part of it feel welcomed. I started going to the Koi Pound about a month ago. I found this amazing venue with I know the burner names are going to be a little weird, but Squirtle and Mouse and Raz and Chex and all these really cool individuals that go out and just spin and have a great time, get to hang out and get to be like this family. But the Koi Pound is great. It's like an every Wednesday event, and I wouldn't give anything in the world. Like, no, I would give anything in the world to be able to keep doing this. And it feels like getting to spend time with your family again after so long. I love everyone that's taken an interest in this, and everyone that's taught me so much about the burner lifestyle. I feel like I'm part of the family. I feel like I've known these people for years and years, even though it's only been a month. This is definitely a form of Chinese acupuncture. It's a very old form. It's definitely progressed over the years. I know that the original form was leeching, which moved on to cups after technology started to evolve, and it's been pretty dead set in that ever since. The idea behind it right now, honestly, is that you're basically taking an alcohol solution which you're wiping lit onto a cup on the inside, and as soon as it touches the skin, there's no more oxygen being let into the cup. So what happens is the cup creates a vacuum. Generally what's gonna happen is you're gonna start by warming the pores and opening the pores, making whoever it is that you're working on feel very, very comfortable and relaxed, and introducing them to this amazing art form that I've come to love so much. And then after they get a nice feel for it and they're comfortable with it and they say, you know, I this feels good. I'd like to try a little more. You actually get to lay down some of the cups, which is incredible. It's a very unique feeling to start with. It's indescribable. I would highly recommend it if you guys want to try it, and not just because I've been doing it, but just because I've never had anyone sit down for a session for their very first time and say, "Hey, this is terrible." You know, in all honesty, I have to very politely ask them to stand up so that I can do somebody else, which is great. I love it, and I welcome everyone to come back and try it again, you know. And every Wednesday, it seems like our group gets bigger and bigger, and I love that. Just everybody getting into it and getting to do apprenticeships and teaching people this art form that I really love has been so gratifying for me. And I know that everyone that's getting to learn it is getting some kind of gratification out of, you know, making somebody else feel really, really good. There's something magical in that, I think. I really hope that I can keep inspiring people to try this, to learn this, to do this not just as what you would consider to be an alternative lifestyle form, but also a public form. You know, something just to do on the weekends, just to relieve some tension and just really make you feel good and ready for the week.
So you're about to get fire cupping done, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What have you you've seen it done a few times now? What do you think?
I've watched it done a few times. It looks pretty cool. It looks like giant hickeys on my back, or on their back.
Yeah, they're like amazing.
It looks like it digs into the muscle pretty well. So, and I have scoliosis between my two shoulders. So, and that's pretty tight between there. So, yeah, we'll see what it does.
You excited and nervous?
Both.
Too quick. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll hit under the shoulder blades, above the shoulder blades, and then
Especially under the shoulder right here.
Yeah.
I shattered it a couple of years ago. And most of the mobility's still there, but it still gets a little bit tight.
yeah.
So,
I just got
under
some-
the shoulder blade, definitely.
Okay, under the shoulder blades, over the shoulder blades, and then the second round, I'm gonna go ahead and triple stack and pull some tension to the center, and then I'll start hitting those muscles again. All right, so here we go. Is that too much? One more. But you can see how the alcohol is starting to turn green in the cup as the oil that we're taking out of the skin. When it gets too murky, I'll take this, pour it out, get some new stuff. We have a fondue stick with a plastic handle to reduce heat for the performer. We take a 100% cotton gauze, about 2.5 inches by 2 feet, and you basically tightly wrap that around the end of the wand, leaving none of the prongs exposed. It's been so amazing getting to do this for everyone. I think that's what I get most out of it, is that the people that come to try this come back every week and they love it.
The actual experience of it, it was surprising. It didn't hurt at all, which kind of surprised me. I expected it to, feel a little bit of pain, a little bit of burning, but I didn't really. Thanks to him, I'm sure. My shoulders feel a lot lighter now. So, yeah. Donnie, I think you're up.
Not,
Excited, nervous?
not really like either. I'm just really interested in what it's gonna be like.
Cool.
So yeah.
Do you have any extra tension?
What we have here is a couple of seamless cups, which means there's no machine press on the side. There is no seam between where the cups are laid together, which keeps the cups from breaking under the heat and the pressure, which is definitely what you want to look for, because nobody wants to be cut. It's supposed to be very sensual. It's, from my standpoint, like sourcing the materials and trying to find ways to make this cheaper and make this more available to the general public.
It was really cool. Like the cups suck really tight on you, and that was kind of a weird feeling, but I liked it. It felt good.
Sometimes I honestly have to say, hey, you got to give somebody else a try. Let somebody else take this in. We've got a lot of new people here, and I can definitely fit you guys in, which is honestly why I'm there till 5 in the morning and super exhausted for class. I'm sorry, guys, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not gonna stop. It's been so enjoyable to get to watch these people just stand up afterward or roll around or like flex their backs, flex their fronts, like work those muscles afterward and just say, hey, you know, I haven't felt this good in a long time. I feel lighter on my feet. I feel like all that tension is just out the window, and I can't wait to see you next week. That is the most gratifying aspect of this for me. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've met somebody who's been into this. It's honestly 2.5 years, I think, since I've had somebody say, hey, would you like to try this? You know, would you like to, you know, get a session in? But it doesn't really matter. For me, it's that gratification. It's knowing that the people that I'm doing this for really enjoy it, and, you know, they're going to be back next week for more. And it's a great learning experience for me, getting to know all these different personalities and how it is that they like it, or where their tension is sitting, or how I can help these people. That keeps me going every week, burning 8 hours straight, you know, cup after cup, and it just never seems to get old. It's that much more gratifying every time. Love it.